People are all super nice. Sometimes if they know, like non-members, if you're a missionary, they're not the nicest, but they're all in general like amazing people. They are so nice. The main church there is Lutheran Church. They call it the state church, but there's not a whole lot of really active people in it. Like they're all members of it, but they don't necessarily go every week or anything like that. They'll get their kids baptized and when they're born and confirmed when they're 14, or I think it's 14. But not super active in that. But like every member, I mean every person in the country is basically born into the church, the Lutheran Church there. People there are really, like I said, they're so nice. They are outgoing, helpful. Like anytime like I needed help with the language and I asked someone there, they'll immediately help me, like non-member or member. And a great part about Norway for missionaries when you're learning the language is virtually everyone under the age of probably 60 speaks fluent English. So anytime a missionary is really struggling trying to figure out how to say it, he can ask anyone and they'll be able to help. That's a great part. Culturally, they take English from their about first grade until they're done and in high school, and all their TV and movies are not dubbed at all. It's all in English, and they just have subtitles. So everyone is really good at English. Etiquette tips, like the only one I can really think of right now is when you get done eating, you have to say "Takk for maten." It's thank you for the food. It's considered really rude if you don't say it, and they eat with a fork and knife for everything. You always have to have a fork and knife in your hand, and that's considered proper. So it's not like America where you just cut everything with the side of your fork. You cut it with the knife and have them both in your hands the whole time, and that's considered polite. But at the end, if you don't say "Takk for maten," you're considered pretty rude. For holidays, Christmas is a huge deal over there. Basically, until like 2 days before Christmas until New Year's, everything closes and stays closed, and even missionary work kind of just you're not allowed to go and wander the streets. At least our mission president didn't want us to. And so you spend for that week, you spend pretty much all your time at members' houses just getting known, but everyone has work off for that week, and you just like spend time with your family and eat and open presents, and it's considered like this great time. They open like the grocery stores one day in the middle of that week, so everyone has to go and get their food for the next couple days, and you have to stock up before and then stock up in that mid-week opening. But none of the stores are open, nothing's open. Every Sunday, actually, all year round, everything's closed. Like nothing's open on Sundays in Norway, which is a cool aspect that they, even though they're not super religious, they keep the Sabbath day holy all over the country. The summer is another really hard part for missionary work. Norwegians, because they get paid more and they get a lot more vacation time, the summer you'll meet like a very promising investigator and they'll be super excited to get taught, and they will go on a vacation for a month or two. Like in the middle of summer, they just go, everyone goes on these 2-month vacations in the summer and aren't around. So the summers are really hard to get missionary work done. They call it feria. They just go on vacation for months at a time.